Hey guys, how's it going? Today it's the Tech Daily, and today I have a review for you guys on the Otter Commuter Series case for the HTC EVO. So this is actually one of the new cases, along with two others that they have for the HTC EVO, and they actually sent this out for review purpose, so thank you guys at OtterBox for sending this out. So you guys can first see that it's actually a new packaging that OtterBox has come out with, and I actually really like it. It looks nice. You guys can see the picture of the HTC on the front and on the back. It just basically goes through the different layers of the case to help protect the case. So let's go ahead and just open this on up, and all you have to do is basically just slide this part out. So just push that in, and it slides out, and then you have access to the case. So here you go. Just pull the case out, and what they also include, which is really nice, is that OtterBox screen protector. So you guys can see right here, screen protector, and they also give a cleaning cloth and a card to actually smooth out any bubbles or anything you have. And I actually have an OtterBox screen protector on mine right now, and I've been using this for probably 2 weeks now. It's actually really nice. It fits perfectly on the screen, and I haven't had any trouble with it. And you guys can see I actually don't even have any bubbles on it. But this isn't a review of the screen protector. This is a review of the case, so let's move on. Actually, on the box, on the back of it, you guys can see that it actually shows how to put on the screen protector and how to put on the case. So at the top it shows the screen protector, which you're supposed to put on first, because then it's easier to put on the case with it, because you can't really do it when the case is on. And then it shows how to actually put on the case. So let's go ahead, step through the process, and show you how to do this. So you guys can see there's two different parts of the case. A silicone case and the plastic case, which is actually the protective part. So the first thing you're going to do is, of course, put on your screen protector if you want one, or which I already have on. And all you do is slide it in from the bottom like this, and then just snap on the corners. So another thing really nice about this case is it covers up everything. So you guys can see there's actually a little piece that you push into your headphone jack, so it covers that up. And then also at the bottom, this closes and covers the HDMI output and the charging port. And then everything else you have access to, your 4 buttons at the bottom, camera, flash, speakers, and of course your kickstand. So that's just the rubber part, which actually fits pretty nice. It is a little loose, but when the plastic case is on, you cannot even notice that. So now the plastic case, all you do is just put it on a little at the bottom at first, and then basically just snap the 2 plastic sides on, and then you just make sure everything's on good. The rubber should be on at a little angle, and then at the bottom the rubber case kind of got stuck under here, but that's all good. And all you do is just push this down and it stays under there now. And so there you go, you're ready. So let's go over this case. You guys can see that the rubber part does cover the volume jack, the power bind, as I said before, and the headphone jack. On the side there's nothing, and at the bottom, as I said, it covers the HDMI output and the power cable, and it also leaves the little dot open for your microphone. So everything else is open. You have access to everything, as I said before. And the nice thing about this case is that the one thing I don't like about plastic cases is half the time they actually scratch your case. So that's what I really like about this case. It has a rubber coating to protect your case from the case itself. So it has a rubber coating all along it, and then this plastic part is so if you drop it. And of course, you know, rubber cases, they don't scratch, but they're not as protective. And this basically combines the two, which is why I really actually enjoy this case, and which is why I think other people should also try out this case, because it is actually really good. It's sleek, it's thin, but then again, it's also protective, which are qualities you really don't see in cases. Usually you only see thin cases that you like sliding in and out of your pocket, but this puts that and the protective aspect both in together, which is a really nice reason why this case is so good. So as I said, every corner has rubber pieces, so you guys can see that's all the rubber, and at the top it's all rubber, and then along the sides and all the back is all plastic, which helps it a lot. I have dropped this case, the phone, probably 2 or 3 times, and there's not even a mark on this case, so that just shows how protective it is. It did nothing to my phone. The only thing that happened is it dropped, this popped out, and it landed, so nothing really went bad. The thing also good about this is if you drop it on the screen, there's still a rubber coating on the side, and the plastic piece also comes out a little, actually a lot more than other cases. You guys can see from the side of the screen. So even if you put it on a table like this, you guys can see it does nothing to the screen. The screen is still fine. And another thing that's nice is it actually goes above the camera. So you guys know the HTC EVO camera pops out a little, so if you put it on the table, it actually hits the screen, which I really dislike. And so this case covers that up. It also goes a little above the camera, so nothing will get in there as well. And of course, the flash and the speakers. And that's also another nice thing. You guys can see if you listen to music and you place this on the table, it's directly covered from the table or whatever you put it on, and the mic doesn't really come out. But since it's actually a little above from the ground, the sound you can actually hear a little better. It's a little better. It's still not as great, but it's still better with the case. And of course, that's why there's the kickstand. But of course, I was just going to use the kickstand. Sometimes you just want to throw it down, and the music might be playing or something, and you can never hear it. So overall, I definitely recommend this case. It's protective. It's thin, not the thinnest, but it's still really good. It fits in my pocket really nice and easy. It's easy to slide in, slide out. The one other thing I want to mention is it does attract a little lint. You guys can see, but since there's not much of the rubber that's actually showing, since most of it's covered by the plastic, it doesn't attract a lot. But whenever I put in my phone in my pocket, there's always a little stuff that come on, and sometimes, occasionally, this opens up since it's not tight. But that's good because you don't want this to be tight, especially if your wire's in. You don't want anything to happen. Another thing is, I just wanted to quickly mention this piece that's connected to the rubber right here is actually really thin, so I'm not sure if this will rip over time, but so far I've been using it for a couple weeks now. Nothing's gone wrong with that, and hopefully nothing will go wrong. And since OtterBox service is really great, they'll probably send you a new one, help you anything out you want if anything goes wrong with the case. So that is it, guys. That is the review of the OtterBox Commuter Series case, which I definitely recommend. It's probably the best case I have right now for my HTC EVO, and it's definitely something that I would recommend to all my friends who have an HTC EVO. So thank you guys for watching. And one other thing I needed to quickly mention is the price of this case, which I forgot, which is $34.95. So it's really not that bad price of a case, since cases go a lot over that. And this quality of the case is actually really nice and really high. It's protective, it's thin, and it's definitely worth that price of $34.95. So there you guys go, the review of the OtterBox Commuter Series case for the HTC EVO. The link will be in the description down below, so go ahead and check it out. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.